All right. Thank you for the question that you gave me here about pages and posts. Essentially, your question was that you have several pages but no posts. How do you incorporate a post into a page? This one is a little bit more complicated to explain, so I definitely want to make the video so I can show you. So, I made a test page here. I'm not going to add it to the menu, but essentially this is a page. Now there are two ways that, number one, you can add items to your menu section as well as display content on your page. The first, or your website rather. The first way is by creating a page. The second way is by using a post, and rather what you want to do is you want to create a category, because posts can't go by themselves. Posts must be attached to something. So what is the difference between a page and a category post? The difference between two, essentially, when WordPress really first started, was pages were meant for static content, placing text here, clicking update, and seeing the content on your page just as it is. As you see it right now, actually, it's pretty static. There's no real movement to it. Posts that are in categories, that was meant for dynamic content. So if you're like using a journal or blogging, you can dynamically add new content, whether it's images, text, video, to a page, and not a page, but rather a category post that would be dynamic. So, as WordPress has progressed, we're already at WordPress 3.7.1. It's kind of muddled a bit, so you can actually add dynamic content to a page, but let's not get into that because that's a little more advanced. Quite simply, if you want to add blogs or particular feeds to a page, what you're going to want to do is not this, like what I did here. You're going to want to go to, first of all, categories. Or conversely, you go either way. It really depends, but I'm kind of starting this way to just show you. You already have categories here. So I'll just make one, web search test. Okay, so we have that there. You want to fill out the slug. It's really, really simple. You just want to make it very simplistic. And then you can put a description if you want to. So we'll add a new category. Now what this does, it does not actually make a page. It will only make a menu item per se, or something that you can attach the post to, but there's nothing actually on there. So if we were to view it, you would only see a menu item and kind of a blank page. It doesn't actually add any content there, so it's just there. What you're going to want to do is go to posts, and generally what I do is I go to all posts or all pages just to make sure that I have something there. But what we'll do is we'll just create a new one. And we have to give it a moment to just refresh. Things kind of move slowly every so often. So, and just as a side note, I'll probably bring this up later in a different video. You do have a warning here about a plugin conflict being detected, and you have 3 updates to your plugins. You definitely want to make sure that you are keeping your plugins up to date, making sure that they are compatible with the version of WordPress that you're using, as well as they're not conflicting with each other. So this is things that you want to bear in mind. You don't want to overlook these kinds of things. But anyway, so that being said, Chris's first posts. We'll just put that there. I'll just copy some generic text, drop it in there. Format, and this is not standard across all WordPress installations. This may change. It'll vary from theme to theme. So you may see some things here that you would not see in another theme. So you click this here to associate this post with it, and you go to publish. And I got about 30 seconds left, so hopefully this will do this pretty quickly. I'm just waiting for it to finish up. And essentially what you should see is exactly what I added here. We'll just refresh this real quick. And voila, there we go. And thank you.